Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you my everyday face routine. I did my eyes before I ever did my face, so you guys don't get to see how I recreate my eye look, but I will show you how I do my foundation, my concealer, powder, highlighter, contour, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to see how I do my everyday face routine, then keep on watching.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live, can't breathe with no air.
Okay, so the first product I have is primer, of course. I have the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer. It looks just like this. So I put about a dime size piece on my finger. And then I just blotch that everywhere. So obviously you guys see that I have already done my eyeshadow off camera. I usually do my eyeshadow first anyways before my full face, so I decided to do that first today. And usually I don't like putting on my foundation and stuff first just because of the whole wing thing like I told you guys before. Now that the primer's on, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. It is in the shade 120. So what I really like about this foundation is that it's a pump because it's so much easier on my life. And I'm going in with a beauty blender and I'm just gonna splotch that all over my face first. Gotta bring it down to the neck. Oh, we gotta move these baby hairs away. So then I'll blend this out.
Just get ready for work, 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 work. You see me happy work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. My keys and my patience. You to my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me.
So now that the foundation's all on, I'm going to go in with my concealer next. And of course, the concealer I use is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. It's in the shade Fair 08. So this I just dot because so much comes out. So I just dot it under my under eyes. I kind of make like a half triangle. You see that? And then on my chin, I usually do about one. I make like a little arrow. And then on my forehead, I do 3 swipes and then 1 swipe down my nose. And then I blend it out with a beauty blender. So what are you guys' plans for the summer? For the summer, this is my plan. I am staying in Milwaukee. I am babysitting this little girl. Her name's Grace. She's 12. We always have so much fun. I babysat her last summer. We had so much fun last summer. We went to the pool almost every day. We mountain biked. Oh, mountain biking. Let me just tell you about that. Mountain biking, I am not very good at all. Like literally not at all. I went, last summer was my first time mountain biking with Grace, and she's like really good at it. So like I give her props because she's super good at it. But me on the other hand, not so much. I'm not very coordinated. So I like fall all the time. I wiggle on the bike so much. Grace always has to slow down because I just can't keep up with her. And I feel bad because, you know, she's really good at it and I know she wants to go fast, but I just can't. I try, I really do. What else? I'm going home for a couple weeks. I actually leave Friday, so I won't be in Milwaukee for a while. I'm really excited to go home. I don't really know what my sisters and I have planned. Oh, I know I'm going to film videos with each of my sisters. So you guys will have to stay tuned for those. Okay, so my next step is I'm going to bake my face. I'm going to use the Airspun Loose face powder. It is in the shade Neutral 070. So I'm actually going to take a dry beauty blender and I'm going to set my under eyes with this. Oh, this powder is messy. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my forehead and some on my chin, just to really set that concealer. While my face bakes, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to contour a little bit and bronze up the skin just a bit. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. It's in the shade Dulce de Leche. So I'm actually going to use the Lush brush. It is a powder brush. So I just go into the darker side and a lot comes off, so I'm gonna shake some of that off. And then I'm just going to contour with it. So a lot of people like to go in circular motions, but I like to just go up and down and then go into circular motions. So I blend it, so I get the product on like this. And then after it's on, I like to go in circular motions to blend it into the skin. And I think that it really works well. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. So does anyone else have problems doing the other side of their face? Like doing the right side of my face is fine because obviously I'm right-handed, so it's easy. But then once I get to the left side, it's so hard. Like I just think that it doesn't look as good as the right side does because I can't get my hand to work the way I want it to over here. And I can't use my left hand because we all know that's gonna turn out super bad. Okay, and then I'm gonna also take the same palette and just bronze up my forehead a bit. I just like to bronze up my forehead just a little bit. Like I don't want to go crazy because I think sometimes people get too much on their forehead and they look like, I don't even know what they look like, but they look ridiculous because it looks like their forehead got sun-kissed and the rest of their body didn't. So I just put it right on my hairline, so that way it blends into the hairline a little bit, and I come down into that contour line. So that's the contouring part. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off the baking powder. Next, we have a highlighter, and I'm gonna use the Colourpop Pressed Powder Face Highlighter. It is in the color Touché. It's one of their most popular items. I'm going to use a Farah large angled contour brush, number 30F. It looks like this. I've never actually used a fan brush, but I've heard that they don't really work that well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just have friends and stuff that just don't like the fan brushes. So I just have never purchased one or gotten one because obviously all I've heard is bad things, and if all I hear is bad things, I'm not gonna get it. So I put this highlight like right on my cheekbone. Oh, look at that highlight. Okay, I also put it down my nose. And I put it right on my Cupid's bow. Yes, girl, slay. So next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows quick. Obviously, I'm still working with half an eyebrow. It has grown a little bit more, but I still gotta draw it on because it's not as long as this one over here. So I just go right along the bottom and then I fill them in like this. Then I just go through them. I basically just make them a little darker and make them not look so patchy. because my eyebrows are already dark enough that it really doesn't need to be filled in. But can you see a difference? Like how much darker this one is? And I don't know, I feel like the eyebrow, even though I hate doing the eyebrow, I think that it really completes the look because it like brings everything together. Once you got a good eyebrow, you're set for the day. Okay, so now I'm done with the eyebrow. I think I did a pretty good job filling this eyebrow in. So I just recently actually started doing my eyebrows, probably 2 weeks ago. I never used to fill in my eyebrow ever, like ever, because I just thought that it looked too dark and that I couldn't do it right. And then I started watching some tutorials on YouTube and I found out the right technique, and I figured out that I don't need to actually completely fill in my eyebrow. I just need to kind of darken it up a little so it doesn't look so patchy. And I think that it works a lot better, and now I cannot live without filling in my eyebrows. Okay, so I put some mascara on off camera, and the last step that I do is I put on setting spray. So I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. It looks just like this. So just spray that everywhere. Okay, and then after that, I go in with another dry beauty blender and I just kind of dab it so it doesn't make any wet spots appear on my face, and make sure it's all set. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. All the products I used today, I will link them in the description down below. I actually had a lot of fun doing this, but I love doing my makeup, so really anytime I get to do my makeup is so much fun. So if you guys want to see another video like this or see another one of my daily routines, comment down below. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Feel good sometimes I don't, like